And good evening. Welcome to planetherring. I'm Michael, and this is Iracing 2020 Season 2, Week 6, right here in the middle of, unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic. Hope you're staying at home. Hope you're staying safe. And this is the VRS GT Sprint Series. This week we are at Suzuka. And we're going to give this a shot. I've been practicing a little bit this week. One of the reasons why I've kind of waited till the end here, and we're gonna see if we can't do pretty well. I've gotten right down into the twos with low fuel, so I don't know. I'm hoping that, given the fact that there are 73 people signed up, we'll be talking about doing lower split, but we shall see. We shall see. All right, well, so hopefully we're not picking up too much noise on the mic. I'll be checking that again. Just rebuilt everything, and well, still trying to get out some of the bugs, so to speak. Unfortunately, I'm not actually using this headset, using this lavalier mic down here. So we shall see how it ends up looking. There we go. Now we got, looks like one chord. So we're going to start by doing a few practice laps. I'm going to bring up the setup. Took a lot of tweaking, really. Haven't driven Suzuka too much. Let's look at our setup right now. I'm playing with it. Last time I practiced a little while ago, I was doing the full fuel run. Seemed like the car was pretty stable at that point in time. I'm running an 8 wing on the car here. Looks like times currently in the practice sessions are in the 1:58. So let's do a few practice laps and see what this ends up looking like. There we go. Switch over to that view. We are way down in the configuration right now, so let's give it a go. Hopefully we're not getting too much noise on the mic. I really would find that disturbing and unfortunate.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Yes, I know. So again, these are going to be... So one of the places I think I do this most slowly is right through here. It's funny how on the out lap this feels great. Every other lap it feels like it's pushing like a dog. Let's get these tires warmed up. Nice slow corner there. I need to build one of the biggest corners I mess up is actually this one.
Are you saying my name? I hardly hear
Yeah, I do absolutely feel like the gain or the catching on my mic is way too high. yes. Way too much understeer there. Probably not focusing enough on the mic itself. So let's see here, see if we can figure this out, because it looks like I am just getting way too much mic gain. Yeah, I would think that it is not moving anything on the mic at all, but it just doesn't seem like it's enough. I mean, that doesn't seem too bad. That, again, also doesn't seem too bad either, but I feel like I'm picking up way too much from other places here, especially when we start getting into the car. Yeah, if you can switch over to the other view here, as you can see, there's a lot of people signed up for this race. I'm really hoping split-wise will be low. Only got about 10 minutes before, really haven't gotten in a good lap yet. Honestly feel like we got this thing in the wrong place. For some reason picking up a lot of noise on the mic, I feel. Alright, well, there we go. Let's give this a shot.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
Watch the wall, too. Again, with the very nice outlap. One of the things I have found is all this wonderful grass and dirt right here on the edge. You do not want to drop a wheel.
Okay, Michael, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Alright, let's see if we can actually get a full-on practice lap in here. Yeah, see, if I get that turn right, this really sets this up. Wait until the tires get fully warmed up there. And then doing that final chicane right, that is key to getting a good run down to the first corner. Alright, nice and easy.
Second place.
Definitely gotta pay attention to the turns.
Right side, stay right.
You've used half your fuel.
Okay, gotta keep it on the track, buddy. Okay. Oh, good pickup. That's what I say about making sure you're getting that
21st.
right.
That puts you 2.1 off the pace. Okay, Michael, very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
So we're 2 off. Let's get off out of here. Got about 2 minutes until see where we're at here. So let's see. Prakash Patel 158.2. We're at it. 2.5 seconds off pace. That is really fast. I did have a problem, really, even with traction control where it's at and everything else. And still have a problem on that last high-speed corner, keeping the back end nailed down. I would like to kind of run a little bit less downforce, but every single time, unless you really let off on that corner, the back end just comes around on me. So not really certain what's going on with that, but you know, still might end up in a good split. This looks more like a quality thing here, so we'll run this real quick. And he's not in a Mercedes. That's not gonna help. Did try doing a much higher setup or a higher downforce setup. That didn't work. sounds right. Let's see what his laps look like. Gustav Dubois. Oh well, looks like we are ready to go to the race. So I guess we won't look at their laps until we are done with the race. So let's see where we end up in the split. Get in here and we will talk about the race itself. So at any rate, of course, this is Suzuka. Nice little track. Lots of winding back and forth with this. Not too difficult of a track, really. I kind of feel like this track benefits from some good downforce or a very good suspension setup. Of course, this race will be 40 minutes, which means we will be stopping for fuel. And as always, I'm sure to be a pretty full field. And as a result of that, we will hopefully be in a lower split. Especially with the way my rating has been dropping lately. Of course, this afternoon we're probably going to wrap up with some lower series. We got the Wing Sprint Car 305 group that we need to do. And we also have the Dirt Series in the VW Beetle. IRX. I believe we are at Phoenix this week. So I think I'm going to maybe even drop this down a little bit more than usual. Maybe just put 3.4 gallons in there and leave it at that. Got about 30 seconds before the qualifying session starts. Let's see what we end up here. We got pretty full, like I said. I mean, really pretty full. 30 cars. So this is going to be a completely full race. Don't know where we're going to end up here, but like I said, hopefully this is not the high split because we'll be in trouble then. We'll be at the back. Yeah. If it's the lower split, we might actually have a chance here, but 2 seconds, 1 second, 0, we are going to quali. So let's see if we can give this one a good showing. Wow, there's a lot of very interesting names in here today.
All clear, push now. We have 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Of course, typical qualifying style, going to pretty much try to keep this easy. Really don't have to go through this too fast and wear out tires too much. Although I do need to heat the tires up. Mainly because the very last turn is ultra slow, so also desperately trying not to use too much fuel here. Yeah, I don't know if I should go down to second there, but I mean, it almost seems like a good idea. So we're going to take it easy through this corner. Be nice to just full blast it. And here we go. Flooring it. Nice and easy. Alright, so far so good, not too bad on everything here. Hard braking. Alright, well, trying really hard not to go out of the lines.
P5.
Well, just a little bit faster, not much. There we go, just gotta keep it nice and tidy.
Seventh position.
Alright, well, there we go. Alright, well, we got about a minute 20 left. And I really would have liked to have figured out where the pit entrance was. I don't think I'm going to figure that one out in time. Only got 40 seconds. And I am also out of gas. So there you go. Let's just park it for a second. Alright, well we got about 20 seconds, so I'm going to take this opportunity first and foremost to go in here and put all my gas back in. I don't want to forget about that. There we go, gas is back in the car. And of course the next thing...
That's the end of the session, B9.
Okay, youtube.planetherring.com. There we go. Let's go ahead and let everybody know about that. Fuel's back in. Alright, so we are luckily not going through this full track because this is a long track, really. I'm going to start back here on the rear high-speed sweeper. Which means we will pretty much go through the chicane and then hit the gas. Alright, so I am going to put this down. We got about 1 lap per gallon, so I figure 2-minute lap easy. You're talking about 20 laps in 40 minutes. And we got about 15, 16 gallons of fuel. That means we're probably going to need about 6 gallons. We'll check that later. No fast repairs in this race, but we don't need to take tires, so I'm going to take that off of there too. Don't want to have a situation where they're changing my tires, taking that out of there. So, all right, so it looks like we actually did pretty well. Going to be starting at 9th. Not horrible. It's always good to start in the top 10, if you ask me. Everything looks good on the stream. We'll be checking that sound, of course, later on, just to make sure that you are actually hearing me the way I want you to hear me.
The track temp is 70 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 67 Fahrenheit.
So here we go.
Follow car number 2 in the left lane.
Lots of Audis in here today. Interesting. So this is going to be fun, as the main first thing that we have to do is double file through a chicane. That's always what you want. Hopefully nobody gets too light going through. All right, everybody through there and waiting for it.
Okay, Michael, get ready.
There we go.
Go, go, go.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
All right, so that's good. Car tires are nice and
Good start,
cold.
mate. Nice one.
On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag.
Then we'll have to watch out for this. We also need to watch out for that. Okay. Now, next thing is to take it easy through this sweeper. Don't want to give up too much there. Alright, so did pretty good on the opening lap.
P5. Alright, Michael. The next car is Gonzalez.
Did notice that Gonzalez wasn't too quick through a couple of those corners. Like this one up here. We'll see how well we can use that to our advantage later.
Gap to Gonzalez. Ahead is now 0.7.
So far behind me, things have developed nicely, so we just need to keep our eyes front.
Nice one, dude.
That was a 201.63.
Alright, let's keep going. So the only person who's really walked away with it is the leader.
The next car is Gonzalez.
The guy in the orange.
That was at 202.32.
Okay, easy does it. See, that's what I was talking about, was it seemed like it was really difficult to get this car to stick really well. That's why I added the downforce to the back of it. Just couldn't get it to go right. Way too easy to... Yeah, way too easy to spin it. Felt like a little bit of speed sacrifice in favor of some downforce was good. Even so, this car can still be an absolute handful. You stay vigilant. Make sure it doesn't get loose through there. Feel like, in the grand scheme of things, I am faster than the guy in front of me.
P4, you've just done a 201.76. The gap to Gonzalez ahead is now 0.9.
Okay, take it easy, breathing. Don't
Okay, Michael, the next car is Gonzalez.
get ahead of ourselves here. It looks like that's the entrance to the pits.
refueling window opens after 20 minutes and closes after 30 minutes.
Okay, let's not get too out of shape here.
That was 201.04. The gap behind is now 7.8. The guy ahead is Gonzalez.
Not quite to the halfway park yet.
That lap time was 201.11. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
How much fuel to finish?
6 gallons.
Now that would be just about what I had thought. Now see, the way I figured this was there would be some fast guys at the back, and there still may
Okay,
be.
Michael, you've used half your fuel. next car is Gonzalez.
Thank you.
So I guess the real trick see, I think that they have lower downforce than I do because they're definitely getting away from me on the straights. But I seem to be catching them in the slow bits. How much fuel to finish?
6 gallons. Sector 3 is 0.31 off the pace.
I mean, it won't be a completely free pit stop.
The gap to Gonzalez in front is now 1.2 seconds. Okay, Michael, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. We're halfway home. We think about 11 minutes of fuel remaining.
So the question is, how far down do we take it?
You're an idiot, dude. You're a complete total asshole, Andre.
Thanks.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, enough with the flickering. Oh my god. What's the point of having this big fancy video card if it starts doing this at the end of every damn race? Ah, Jesus. think I'm going to stop this lap.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour. The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 4.2.
I'll be reporting you on that one, Andreas.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. The pit exit's clear.
Okay, so now I know pretty much everybody in front of me needs to pit. And I'm nearly all alone on the track. Except for the guy behind me. Alright, let's try to keep it together. Oh! Just like always.
Restart it. Get the clutch in next time. 15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go.
Oh, you can't believe that.
There's a car rejoining in front.
Oh.
18th. Alright, Michael. The next car is BT.
Really getting tired of the way the performance is dropping off on this in these races. I mean, what's the point of having the current generation video card if it can't run iRacing with some halfway decent specs?
Thank you.
The gap to BT ahead is increasing. It's now 3.3.
Gotta get back up where I was. This is crazy.
Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. 14th. Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
I can tell the frame rates are dropping. Even though I run it all the time. Absolutely got to work on the first lap out care with the tires, because
The leader, Wolf, is pitting.
Thank you.
that happens a disturbing amount of time. You know, too far now to really regain my position that I was in.
Gonzalez is now in the lead.
Well, that didn't do nothing.
As the car exits in the pits, heads up. The car in front is pitting. B12, you've just done a 202.43. Okay, Michael, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Keep digging. That was at 202.51.
right side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Fucking great pass, mate. Well done.
He did, yeah. No.
Alright, well, I think that gets us back into 8th.
The gap behind is now 0.9. P8. Alright, Michael. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Well, I would love to get back above 8th, but with that spin,
Is the car rejoining? That last lap was at 201.61.
Thanks, Robert, thanks. You're welcome.
Come on, Michael. Push, push, push. We can get this guy. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. flag, caution.
Don't know if he is actually in front of me.
Behind is now 2.7. E7. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Okay, don't get too distracted.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Clear left.
You know, you have mirrors, use them.
I said I'm sorry.
P6, white flag, last lap. That lap was
Admittedly,
at
so I thank you for that.
1:22.
Well, looks like we might end up with 6. I might get this guy, I don't know.
Far left. Clear left.
B6, okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
Well, that was nearly a photo finish. Almost got him. Whew. Well, definitely would have had 5th had I not screwed up. Possibly would have gotten back to 4th. Who knows? Definitely need to work on my outlap tire management. Car is really tricky on that first lap out after those tires have cooled down quite a bit. Overall, the pit stop didn't go too badly. So let's see. We'll go up here, and honestly, I'm just going to pull off the side of the straight up here, and let's look at some fast laps. So I had 9x on our. All right, there we go. Let's get out of here. So let's see. Number one guy, we ended up being 6th place, which is actually 3 spots higher than where we started. Race winner, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Here, let me analyze. As you can see, yeah, not even going to try to. His fastest lap was a 2 even on, not really too far off of mine. And 2 minutes 6 was his fastest lap. My fastest lap was actually a 2.8. All right, so I mean, like I said, we obviously ended up in the low split here. I got no problem with that. Doesn't bother me in the least. We usually do good in those races. I mean, I would rather race in a race with my equals and peers and not always against people that are going to blow me away no matter what, whether it be through talent or equipment or a combination or whatever. I would much rather be competitive in a race than just getting my ass handed to me all the time. So anyway, overall good race. One spin, which really probably in the grand scheme of things cost me at least one position. I know I was catching McCockern here right at the end. In fact, we can take a quick look at that, I think. That was lap 19. Let's look at that from the far chase view. Get rid of the results here. So, all right, as you can see, we came out. I got a good launch out of that back corner, but it was ever so close. Unfortunately, one more lap would have done it. Definitely would have gotten him on that corner. So we shall see how this will go in the future. I'm really happy with that. Did a lot of practice on this track this week. Try to make it at least reasonable as far as my ability to drive it. So all in all, not too bad. So anyway, this one was enjoyable. We're definitely going to get the, I guess, Sprint Car 305 and the IRX Fixed Series in before the end of the day. And then maybe another fun run or two in something. Let's see what we pick out. But thanks for watching. Check out the merch link below. Pick up a t-shirt or a sticker. And as always, here's the end card.
Hey guys, Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the planetherring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.